Hello, my most amazing artists. Today we are going to be creating our pop-up Mother's Day cards. We're going to be doing a lot of cutting, some gluing, some drawing. We are also going to be working on our folding techniques. So we need to take our time. We're going to be creating a very meaningful card that you could give to your mothers on Mother's Day. Or you could give it to anybody special in your life. Your grandma, your aunt, any female in your life that you really admire and want to show some appreciation to, you can give them this card. So I hope you have fun. I can't wait to see what you post on Flipgrid. Don't forget to do that at the end. So, boys and girls, let's. Alright, boys and girls, I have all of my materials and I'm ready to get started. I'm going to start with the colored paper I want for my card. I picked purple, and you're going to fold it in half the hamburger way. And you want to line up both of those edges and make a nice crease to make your fold. Make sure your card opens like a book. And I'm going to set that aside for now. Now I'm going to start drawing my 3D flowers. You don't need a full piece of colored paper. I chose pink. And you're going to start by drawing out your flower shapes one by one with little U shapes, and they meet around at the other one. If you want to do this in pencil first, that is totally up to you. I'm choosing to do marker. But if you feel like you need to erase, you can always use pencil. Okay? They don't need to be perfect. I am drawing a few flowers. They don't need to be too big, too little, because we're going to have to cut them out, remember. Okay, so I'm going to cut these out very carefully here. Following my lines the best I can. I'm going to go back and trim that up in a minute. Alright, I would continue to cut out all of my other flowers, but I already have some cut out. So I cut out about 5, 6 pink ones. And then I had a piece of orange paper. I cut some out of that too, just a scrap paper. If you only have white paper, don't worry, boys and girls. Guess what? You can draw your flowers. And then what do you think you could do? Oh, my marker's dead. What do you think you could do after you draw your flowers with marker, crayon, colored pencils, whatever you have? If you're thinking color it in, you are correct. So then I would cut that flower out too. I have some flowers. I'm going to set those aside after I have this cut out. And then I'm going to move on to the next part. On that same piece of scrap paper, I'm going to take a yellow marker for the insides of my flowers, and I'm going to draw little yellow circles. These are going to be the centers of our flowers after we cut them out. If you have yellow paper, you could use yellow paper, draw your circles, cut those out as well. So I'm going to cut them out, set them aside. We are actually going to be making a 3D pop-up card. Okay, so I have my little yellow centers. Magically, I have some already done. I'm going to set those to the side as well. Okay. Now, boys and girls, is the fun part. We are going to make our stems. You could use green paper, or if you only have white paper, you could draw your stems on some white paper. I'll show you on white paper and our green paper. If I wanted to do white paper, all I would do is draw some straight green lines and cut them out. Or if you have your green paper, this part's easy. They do not have to be perfectly straight. I kind of did a little curve. You could do a curved line. Okay, and you're going to want as many stems as you have flowers. So I have a bunch here. I'm going to cut those out and set them aside. Next, we're going to draw a bow. This could be on any piece of paper. I'm going to do mine on this white paper because I have some room. It could be on any paper, up to you. You're going to start with your drawing utensil. You could use your black marker and or your pencil, whatever you feel more comfortable. So I'm going to start with a circle. And I'm going to do one curved line, another curved line, and meet it here. That is one side of our bow. The other side, one curved line, another curved line, and another one right there. Okay, then 2 more curved lines. That's going to be the bottom of my bow, and an upside down V. Another curved line, and an upside down V. Don't worry if yours does not look exactly like mine. Remember, we are all learning here and we are all practicing. So the more you draw, the better you will get. You could color this in any color. I'm going to color in with marker. If you have crayons, go ahead. Remember, boys and girls, if I'm ever going too fast, you can pause the video, rewind, watch it again. Have my bow, and then I'm going to cut it out. And set it aside. All right, boys and girls, I have all my pieces cut out. Now I'm going to need that card. Now comes the fun part. We are going to start putting together our card. The front of our card, we are going to start gluing. You're going to start with your stems, okay? I always like to have a scrap piece of paper when I'm gluing, saves the mess. You're going to glue on your stem, leaving a little top part without glue. If your stems are too long, too, boys and girls, like mine are a little long for my card, I'm going to snip the ends. I'm going to take all of my stems and cut them down a little bit because they're a little long. Almost like trimming flowers, huh? I'm going to keep gluing my stems and stack them on top of one another or overlap them, leaving a little bit of my stem at the top without glue. You'll see why in a minute. So I'm going to stack them like I would a bouquet of flower stems. All right, I think that's good. Even though I have more stems, I don't want to overflow my card. Then you're going to take the top of the stem and fold down. This is actually where you're going to glue on your flowers. That way they pop up. Once you have that done, you would just put a little bit of glue on that flap. We don't want to glue our entire flower to our paper. This one's a little long, so I want my other flower to be right there. Put your glue on that green part or on your stem and stick it down. You can also start gluing on the flowers centers. Just a little dot of glue. If you have white glue, you could use that as well. Does not matter. Whatever glue or tape, whatever sticky thing you have in your house, you may use it. Oops. See how our flowers are starting to pop up? And one more. Nice work, huh? These are going to be beautiful. Last but not least, boys and girls, I'm going to glue on my bow at the bottom of my bouquet. And there you have it, a beautiful pop-up Mother's Day card. I'm going to fold it in, and inside I'm going to write a lovely message for my mother. This is going to be something that I'm actually going to give my mom to show how much I appreciate her. So up here I'm going to put Happy Mother's Day. And I'm going to then write in a nice message. It could be reasons why you love your mom. I love my mom because she is always there for me. She helps me out when I need her. And I just love her. She's a great cook. You could write things about your mom that you love. This is going to be something special that you could give her. It could be anybody special in your life, any female. It could be your grandma, your aunt, whoever you want to give this card to. But awesome job. I'm sure yours are going to turn out beautiful. If you want to share, you will then respond to the Flipgrid video that is posted on that sheet. All right, boys and girls, I can't wait to see your artwork. Keep creating, and I'll see you soon.